feel like it's Groundhog Day, but here we are again. Another year, another missed deadline. Last year, at this hearing, you testified that the notorious Mount Rose interchange would be completed May 11th, 2021. Today is February 24th, 2022, and Madam Secretary, it's still not completed. So under oath again today, what can you tell me about when this horrendous project will finally come to an end?
Well, I was under this impression that the project is completed. There may be some loose ends that they're trying to wrap up, but the last report I got from a Deputy Secretary for Highway Admin was that the project is completed.
Very good. What is the total project cost to date?
I don't have that information right now. I will provide it to you.
To the committee and myself. Thank you. When you send that, would like to know how much it exceeds from the original proposal from the contractor, and where we stand on ensuring taxpayers will be made whole by this atrocity. It would be nice to note as well the official date of completion of this project. We'd like to know when it was officially done. I also have legislation that's working its way through the legislative process to prevent another Mount Rose interchange in this Commonwealth. And this bill would add to the list of criteria when evaluating a proposal to look at an applicant's work in other states. This contractor, as you probably well know, has a demonstrated history of unsatisfactory performance, engaging in change order scheming in other states. Simple Google search will reveal that previously, and to date, if you do a Google search, you'll continue to see that. So this bill was approved by the Senate State Government Committee with a unanimous vote, and I have to tell you, I really don't care if you're a Democrat or you're a Republican. No Pennsylvanian should ever have to endure a failed construction project like the one that we endured for 6 years at Exit 18 on Interstate 83. I'd like to know the department's stance on my legislation, Senate Bill 812.
I believe we're working with you on that. Give me a minute. I'm sorry, I can't tell you right now. I believe we're working with you on that, and we support your bill.
Thank you. I would very much appreciate
and I know
your support and would very much like to empower you, particularly in light of the potential of these federal dollars coming into the state, the massive numbers of construction projects that will be going on. I don't think that we can afford to have another Mount Rose interchange anywhere in this Commonwealth. Now, I appreciate the conversation by my colleague, Senator Langerholtz, on the Transportation Revenue Options Commission report, where it was suggested that a new miles-driven fee, new fees on rideshare programs, fees on Amazon deliveries, doubling car registration costs, many more options were put out there. But I would be remiss if I did not share the feedback that I've received directly from my constituents on this plan. I conducted a legislative survey on this very plan. I had 893 constituents weigh in. Of those responses, 746 opposed the plan. That translates to about 83.5% of the individuals who responded. 6.1% supported the plan. However, I took away a few key themes. The need for more money by PennDOT frustrates the heck out of my constituents. But they're also frustrated with the lack of parity between electric vehicles and gas-powered vehicles in this state. So apples to apples, if you take the average number of miles driven in a year in a gas-powered vehicle and compare it with an EV, the EV owner pays just shy of $70 per year in taxes for infrastructure improvements, while the gas-powered vehicle owner pays just shy of $380 a year. A $310 difference by vehicles that are putting the same wear and tear on our transportation infrastructure. So furthermore, a charge on miles driven would make Pennsylvanians pay for the trucks registered out of state who traverse up and down Interstate 83 to the myriad of warehouses along those roads. And I think that I had an email from a constituent, Doug. He resides in Dallastown, and he summed it up best when he said, what we need is people to budget and spend effectively and be fair and responsible when it comes to taxation. And I would say to you today, that is my charge to you and to your agency, that as we look to resolve the never-ending project at Exit 18 and the future of our Commonwealth's infrastructure, be fair and to be reasonable. Thank you, Madam Secretary. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.